Hi everybody, I'm Doc, SampleKings.com, and welcome to SampleKings. So today I'm going to do a lesson on dealing with Zoom. Now we've been doing these Zoom lessons for a while now, and I've got a really good way for you to get your Zoom account rolling when you first start so we can hear what your music sounds like through your software, and also you can hear us. This way we can communicate musically. I can play the stuff on my software to show you what's going on, to simulate something that you might want to see, and this is kind of cool. So check this out. So you book your session, you're already booked in, and then your date comes up to get in the session, to start getting the lesson. What happens here is we scroll down to the calendar. Now you've already booked it, you know the date, and the date will be, let's say, right here. And you click on the date for your session. And to join the session, at the time of the session, you come here where it says Zoom Lesson Invite. I'll click right here. And that will happen that the software opens up right here and we can see this is the beginning of the Zoom session. Now you notice one thing also here, that you have to move your cursor around and you get to see more options available in the Zoom platform. For one here, streaming. I can stream from right here. Also, the reason why you see the logo here, I have start video off. You notice here too we have mute. Now, I can mute the voice here. It's muted. Click here, it's back on. Right? So make sure the voice is on. And if you want to do video and watch, no problem. We can do this either way. Doesn't make a difference with us. You'll see the number of participants right here. That's how it works. Now for one, you'll see up here, or you might not see this, we'll set that up though for you, original sound for musicians. I'll turn this on. You want to be able to hear everything in the room if you're going to play something or talk about something or sing something. I have no idea what you're going to do, but original sound for musicians just works. It's always working. Now, we're going to start to load up a session, and actually we're going to do screen share. So next, I want to talk about using the MPC software, and it's pretty cool to use. Easy to do screen share, and also you can use your MPC-X or your MPC Live or the MPC One, One Plus or the Live 2 or the XSE, any way you can with this system. It's pretty easy to do. All you have to do pretty much is put your MPC on, go into controller mode, put your software on, and then we can work that way. Or if you don't have a computer and you don't want to do that, you got a problem with something, we can always use a phone. So let's say, for example, you're on your phone, we can do it with a phone too as well. But if you have a computer and a phone, what's cool is that you can use a phone as a camera and an audio device too as well, by just logging in on again to the same session. And then you can put the phone on the device in front of the speakers. We can hear from the phone as well, just like that, on the device and hearing it back. It will help us greatly to understand what you're doing and to watch which buttons you push and how you work, and it'll get me to understand more about what you're doing. Now, any MPC can work too. I know all the MPCs. I've worked with all of them. I've owned just about all of them, and it's pretty easy for me. But I want to teach you how it works. So that way, if you got a problem, I will teach you. Or if you got a problem, I can help you with it too. There's no problem. But following the procedure of having a camera or using the newer MPCs in controller mode, it will help a whole lot. So this is how it works. I would come to here for a device. Let's say we're going to go over software. In this case, I'm going to go to screen share. I'll pull up screen share. As you can see right here in screen share, I'll turn this off right here. You can see in screen share we have this MPC going on, right? And this is MPC software I've got here. So what I can do here is I move my cursor up here, you'll see that this menu drops down. If I pull down to here, I'm in the session, and I'm touching stuff here in the session, it's no problem. See that? It just hides now. If I go to the green part right here, it's on. Now also, if I want to turn off my screen share, I go right here to stop it. Now, a procedure that you must use in order for us to communicate and work better is this procedure right here. You'll come to here where it says More. We'll click here, and what you want to do here in More, we want to go to share computer sound. That's important. We'll click on this. Now, once we click on share computer sound, we have more options. Let's go back over here, back to more, click down here, and now we have the ability to either go mono or stereo high fidelity. I'll click on stereo high fidelity, and now I'll be sharing the sound. But there's one more thing you need to do. We need to make sure that the Zoom app can hear clearly and can actually communicate with this application. Now, this goes also for Logic Pro, Pro Tools, Reason, Ableton Live. They always have to communicate or send their audio out through some way to be heard, right? So this works the same way in all their preferences as it does here for the MPC. I'd come here to preferences. Actually, it's called settings here, but when it opens up, you'll see preferences right here. Next, I want to set up the output of the software. So I want to send it through Zoom. This way, no matter where you are in the world, you're going to be able to hear this thing. It's kind of cool. So I come to here, I'll go right here. I'm looking for the Zoom audio device. It's right there. You'll see here it says Zoom audio device. That goes right in here. Right? You can test here if you want to. You'll hear it back. And then now, I'll close this out. And now when I play this track back, it will work on the internet. So for example, come here, let's say for example, I play it back. Stop that. But you see what happens, it plays it right back for me. We can hear that, and it's easy for me to work this way. Now, why does this work? Because you can hear it in the room you're in, and plus the sound will go through the internet, and I'll hear it through the Zoom session, which makes it better. Much more clearer. I'm going to hear what's inside the app. I'll hear reverbs, drums, everything will work right there. It's pretty simple to do. And that's how we'll do it when we actually work with an MPC. This also works, as I said before, for Pro Tools, Logic, Ableton Live, Reason, all the softwares that we teach, which is just about everything that comes out, works the same way, including FL Studio 2 as well. Any questions, hit me up below, and we can talk more about it. And to book your time, just go to SampleKings.com, go into the store, pick the time you want, then send me a note, say I want to book these particular hours, we'll communicate, or just call me. You know how to do that. Pretty simple. Just go to the website, the number's right there above the calendar.